Hello there. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Jessica. And on this episode, we're at Knowlwood's.
That's right. This is a very treasured restaurant for us that we've been coming to for years. We're here in the OC, so we wanted to bring you along at one of our longtime favorite places to get a burger, as well as something else.
Irish nachos, babe.
Irish nachos. Let's go. Later in this episode, we're heading to Irvine Spectrum for night 3 of Dead & Company's 60 Years of Grateful Dead celebration, live from Golden Gate Park and streaming in IMAX. Before heading to the show, we had to share one of our all-time favorite burger spots, Knowlwood. They've been serving Orange County since 1957, starting with a little roadside stand along Imperial Highway back when orange groves still surrounded the area. My dad used to take me to that original barn-like location in the 80s and 90s. He had a knack for finding what he called hole-in-wall gems, places with character, charm, and food that stuck with you. In this episode, we're keeping that tradition alive with 2 of our favorites. The Frisco Burger, bacon, cheese, grilled onions, Thousand Island, lettuce, tomato, and pickles on a grilled Parmesan sourdough, and their legendary Irish nachos. Not really nachos, but a glorious pile of fries, cheddar cheese, bacon, and green onions. And as for their claim of world's best burger, bold move, Knowlwood. But you know what? They've got a pretty strong case. Special rooms here. The office. We can sit in the office.
Look at that, sitting outside if it's a nice night. The cornhole, that's cute.
They even have corn. Yeah, I see the corn. That's cool. I didn't know they had that.
I didn't either.
They have a tool room as well. It's fun. Like family room. This Irvine Knowlwood isn't just another burger spot. It's the last one still standing, and it carries a lot of history with it. The building started life in 1909 as a blacksmith shop, built to keep the area's farms running. Wagon wheels were made here, buggies were repaired, and horseshoes were fitted. When Knowlwood moved in, they kept that history alive. You can still see original tools, cattle brands, and photos from the early days on display. For me, places like this are fascinating, not just for the food, but for how they hold on to stories of the past. Stained glass windows around, as well as all these pretty tools. So we're sitting here waiting on our food, and this year, obviously, some of you guys have seen the newest Final Destination. If you can look up in the rafters there, you can see some saw blades just hanging out. It's just like some chains over there, you know, makings of a Final Destination scene. So, quickly as we wait on our food, one reason Knowlwood's is so special to me is, as some of other places, been coming since I was a little kid. Actually, not this location. We used to go to one in, I guess it's like Fullerton? I don't know, it's no longer there. It was off Imperial Highway. And my dad and I used to go there all the time, and it was more like that what we saw outside with the cornhole. Mm-hmm. There was like an outdoor barn type feel, and you went inside, got your food, and then you went outside and ate. I introduced you here from when we do Irvine shows and things like that, and we would come afterwards.
It's our favorite spot. Once you introduced me, I was like, yep, Knowlwood's, let's go.
And again, the signature Irish fries, the burgers, everything here is just really, really good. So if you're ever in the OC, you're ever near Irvine, you're ever near the Irvine Spectrum, take a look at Knowlwood's.
And it's Sand Canyon exit.
Exit is Sand Canyon.
Yeah, so like if you're going to the Sawdust Festival, or actually we shouldn't touch many people.
No, don't come here. Watch. Well, maybe I don't want it to close, but at the same time.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. It could use a lot more business than it has right now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's empty, that's for sure. After a short wait for our made-to-order food, we started with Irish nachos, perfect for sharing. Crispy fries loaded with cheese, bacon, and green onions that we topped off with Knowlwood's homemade ranch dressing.
All right, I gotta get a little bit of everything. Some bacon bits, some ranch,
They still work?
Still works like a loaded baked potato, but in fry form. So good. So delicious. You've got the cheese, you've got the bacon bits, you've got the ranch. I mean, you can't go wrong. And then with the fresh chives, it works.
Who doesn't love a loaded fry? We saw these on the menu here, because I don't remember getting these when I was a kid, but Jess and I have always ordered Irish nachos together. And like she said, and as you've seen in some of our other episodes, we love baked potatoes, so. Oh man. That's a nostalgia bite. I don't know how many times we come here before a concert, after a concert, back in the old days of Irvine Meadows, I'm gonna eat here. So speaking of fries, or loaded fries, recently when Jess and I went and saw The Weeknd in concert, we went to this barbecue restaurant and they had loaded fries, loaded chili cheese fries.
Wasn't it chili with brisket?
Chili with brisket or chili with burnt
cheese,
ends.
Yeah, something like that.
But then she was like, you guys want to up it? She's like, put the street corn. They sold street corn, like esquites as well, on top of the chili cheese fries. And let me just one up your level. If you've ever liked chili cheese fries, you like loaded fries, and we've never tried that, holy crap, that was exceptional. Like, so good. Next up, what Knowlwood claims is one of the world's best burgers, the Frisco Deluxe, with bacon, cheese, grilled onions, Thousand Island, lettuce, tomato, and pickles on grilled Parmesan sourdough. And considering we order it every time we're here, maybe that claim isn't so wild.
Yeah, Parmesan bread. Sourdough, I think it is, right?
No, it's like Parmesan crusted sourdough, not really Texas toast. So good. Burger's well cooked. It's well done, but
And this was the big patty, right?
good pickles. Yeah. Bigger patty because we're sharing. It's delicious. Love it.
Those fries were pretty filling, honestly. I probably don't even really need this, but I'm excited to eat it regardless. Take the stick out. It's always fun trying to wrap your brain around how to take a bite of such a big burger.
Yeah. Can you do it? You got it.
The crunchiness of the bread is so good.
Yeah.
And then the onions, sauteed onion with it. The pickle and the lettuce and sauce, everything. It's just perfect.
Reminds me also of an In-N-Out burger, just
And the sourdough, I guess.
but you got the sourdough bread and that Parmesan crusted, almost like Texas toast kind of. It's like getting cheese bread from Sizzler with a burger.
But it's not as greasy as cheese bread, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's just crunchy. With the sourdough, it's good.
The home of the world's best hamburger since 1957. Do you think that's kind of too bold of a claim? Would you have done that bold of a claim? The world's best hamburger? This reminds me of Elf.
Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody.
World's best cup of coffee. You did it. Like, that's just a claim. Who's fulfilling it? Now, there's someone comes around and says this is the world's best burger. I've been at every burger spot in the world, and Knowlwood's the spot. I don't think it's true, but I would say it's a good burger and it's worth your time. Cool to see the wood graffiti there. You got 9407, 1210, 1215. All sorts of years. Even over in the corner there, you can see that it almost reminds me of the Bad Boys Club. That face, that plugged cars back in the 80s and 90s. No fear. Again, bold claim, world's best hamburger. But after that meal, I would say it's definitely one of the most affordable right now, anyways. I think our burger was $12. Very affordable burger for the price today, and still delicious as all get out. After finishing up at Knowlwood, we drove 3 miles down the road to Irvine Spectrum for something truly special. Night 3 of Dead & Company's 60 years of Grateful Dead celebration. Live from Golden Gate Park and presented exclusively in IMAX. This was the only night of the run shown on the biggest IMAX screens, and tickets came with a commemorative poster and lanyards for the event. Jessica and I had streamed nights 1 and 2 from home, watching on our outdoor theater. But tonight was different. $40 a ticket felt like a bargain to see the band larger than life, 40 feet tall and 70 feet wide. Compare that to the Golden Gate Park single-day tickets ran up to $243. 3-day passes hit $643, and that's before travel and lodging. I wasn't about to drop that kind of cash this summer, especially to stand shoulder to shoulder with 60,000 people. Honestly, just watching that crowd on screen gave me anxiety. Holding a spot, finding a bathroom, escaping at the end of the night? No thanks. Instead, we had the best view in the house, a smoother experience, and still got to celebrate one of our favorite bands in a way that felt just as special. With over 100 unique songs in rotation, no two Dead & Company shows are ever the same. But being the final night of a 3-day celebration, Night 3 felt especially meaningful. The band didn't repeat a single song from the previous nights, and this set list delivered some truly unforgettable moments. We got classics like Scarlet Begonias and Fire on the Mountain with Trey Anastasio joining in as a special guest, his back and forth with John Mayer on stage, one of the most electric, soulful exchanges I've seen in a long time. It was beautiful, and I'll remember it for the rest of my life. Another guest, Grahame Lesh, the son of original Grateful Dead bassist Phil Lesh, took the stage again on Night 3, this time joining in on Broken Arrow. But the moment that really hit me was Standing on the Moon. That song always gets me in the feelers. But hearing it sung by 77-year-old Bob Weir just made it even more powerful. And I don't know how many more times I'll get to see Bob perform live. But every moment with him on stage feels like a gift. And I'm holding on to this one.
Standing on the moon, stars go fading one by one, but I'd rather be with you.
It's hard to put into words what it's meant to experience Dead & Company all these years. The Grateful Dead has been around for 60, and I've been listening and seeing them live since the 1990s. Bob Weir said it best during this celebration, 60 years is a good start. That kind of outlook is exactly why this band means so much to me. Their music has filled me with joy, perspective, and deep lessons about what it means to be a good human. They're not just my all-time favorite band. They're one of America's most important rock bands. And every chance I get to witness that legacy live, whether it be from the pit or an IMAX theater, I'm grateful. Thanks for joining us as we visited one of our favorite Orange County restaurants and experienced Dead & Company in IMAX. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.